kayak.
We spend more on crisps than anywhere else in Europe.
Every day, over 5 million packets of crisps fly out of this one factory.
It's an incredible feat of logistics and engineering. This is Walker's in Leicester, the biggest crisp factory in the world. The crisp has gone through something of a gourmet revolution over the last few years, and you can now get all sorts of posh flavours, from Langostine and lemon to white Stilton and cranberry relish. But tonight, we are following the nation's biggest seller, cheese and onion, which is a bit of a disappointment to me, because I'm very much a prawn cocktail man.
More than 40% of the crisps eaten in Britain come out of this one factory. It runs around the clock 7 days a week. But whether they are making ready salted or something a bit more exotic, the 24-hour production process begins on the farm with the right spud. Almost all crisps produced in the UK are made with British potatoes. The most popular varieties are Marquis, Lady Rosetta and Hermes. The process of making our crisps starts here on the Hampshire potato farm of Gavin Janaway, whose family have been growing crisp spuds since the 1970s.
These will be going to the crisp factory later on today.
Have they just been dug, or have they been installed?
No, these have been in store now for about 6 months. We keep them at the right temperature, the right humidity, with fresh air going in there, because the potato is a living, breathing thing. You know, we've got to try and keep it happy and keep it warm, so it produces a good crisp.
How do you know when they're growing in the ground that they're going to be perfect for the crisp? You can't tell.
Well, to try and help us tell, Greg, we've got our own little frying facility on site here, our little potato lab, and we take samples from the field throughout the growing season and throughout the storage season, and we take them to there and we test them and we actually fry them ourselves. So I do my own little master chef, little cooking myself, with a little bit of salt and pepper, just the right seasoning. We just test them to make sure they're right for the factory. If they're not ready when we fry them at the field, we'll just give them another couple of weeks, and a bit of sunshine and everything will help them mature.
At any one time, Gavin could be storing as many as 160 million potatoes on his farm. When they get the order through from the factory, the potatoes are fed into one end of a production line, which can sort, wash and load 27 tonnes of spuds onto a truck in less than 45 minutes.
Here we go. Nice big crate of British spuds. How long before that lovely spud becomes a cheese and onion crisp?
That could be a cheese and onion crisp within 6 hours.
This is where our crisp production line starts.
So we're now just looking for anything that's green or got damage on it, or maybe a little shoot on it, anything that may affect the quality.
So take the sprouts off.
Something like this. This is damage that's been done through harvesting, so that's mechanical damage. That comes out.
There's
that
another
one comes out. Yeah, you won't beat him. He's too quick. He's the fastest one here. Nobody beats Greg on.
It doesn't surprise me that Best Buddy is called Greg. How often are you set up like this?
This is set up all year round, so we load any day of the week all year round.
Hey, a green one. I've got that before, Gregosh. How many potatoes on a lorry load?
It's 27 tonnes, so I think that works out roughly 200,000 packets of crisps in one lorry load.
How many lorries go out?
A busy day would be 10 lorries.
So that means on a busy day, you send out 2 million bags of crisps?
Yeah.
This is a Hermes potato. Over 300 million of these are grown in Britain every year, but you won't ever have seen one in the supermarket, because as Cherry's finding out, to make crisps, you need a very specific potato.
I have to admit, I find potato shopping a little bit daunting. There are so many different varieties, and I never know which one to buy.
In fact, there are more than 230 varieties of potato grown in the UK. About half of those will end up in your produce aisle, but the other varieties are used to make everything from frozen waffles to vodka. But which variety makes the perfect crisps? To find out, I'm heading to Potato HQ, the National Agronomy Centre in Cambridge, where James Fowler is a spud expert.
Here we go.
We're going to have a crisp fry-up, but with 3 very different varieties of potato. I bought some Maris Pears, a waxy new potato great for salads. Some King Edwards, a more floury potato perfect for mashing. And James has got this one.
You won't have seen this one, Cherry. It's a specialist crisping variety we're investigating at the moment. We think it's going to make good crisps. That's what we're
Brand new.
It's
a revolutionary potato.
The first obvious difference is the shape.
Crisping varieties should be predominantly round, not long like this Maris Pear. If they're too small, the crisps are too small and the bags look half empty, and also there's a lot more peeling waste when you process them.
But the differences are more than skin deep. When it comes to making crisps, there are 3 key parts of a potato. Water, which makes up about 80% of the average spud, starch, and tiny amounts of natural sugar. Using a hydrometer, you can tell how much water there is. My 2 potatoes are about 80% water, but a good crisp potato has only 75%. The less water, the better, because you need to get rid of almost all of it to make a crisp.
Now the fun bit.
Now we fry all 3 potatoes in exactly the same way.
The water's boiling off.
And that's what's causing all this steam.
That's right.
If there's more water in the potato, when it goes to the factory, you get more steam.
And fewer crisps.
That's not what you want if you're making crisps.
But when it comes to making light, golden crisps on an industrial scale, the biggest enemy is sugar.
Next time,
Bring her in.
we'll take you inside the largest crisp factory in the world
That's a packet of crisps.
as they make 5 million bags of crisps in 24 hours.
How did you do it that fast?
We'll reveal the secrets to keeping crisps fresh,
Every bag of crisps is a bag of nitrogen.
and Cherry's on a production line that makes 12 million monster feet. Next time, wheels. I'll be visiting the UK's largest bike manufacturer.
You're part man, part bicycle now, aren't you?
I think I'm robot now.
To have a go at building my own.
So that's that bit. Let's go, let's go.
And Cherry gets some Olympic tips
So if you want to make yourself as small as possible,
that'll transform everyone's bike ride.
looks faster already.
Next time, I'm being led inside the largest sports shoe factory in the UK
I made this shoe right from the very beginning.
to see how they make 3,500 trainers in just 24 hours.
I broke it.
And Cherry is let into the intriguing secrets of shoe design.
Is that really going to hold my weight?
Whoa!
And historian Ruth Goodman investigates the surprising origins of the trainer from the back streets of Bolton.
Reebok? Reebok is British?